Tennis star Serena Williams is encouraging women to call the shots. She teamed up with Bumble, a dating and social networking app that requires women to make the first move. A commercial announcing the partnership called "The Ball Is in Her Court" will debut during the Super Bowl. We met with Williams and the co-founder and the founder and CEO of Bumble, Whitney Wolfe Herd. We discussed the importance of female empowerment and what lessons Williams hopes to pass on to her daughter, Olympia.
The world tells you to wait, that waiting is polite, and good things will just come. But if I waited to be invited in, I never would have stood out.
I think we're taught as women sometimes that, it's okay to sit back and it's okay to let someone come to you, and it's okay. You'll get your opportunity because people will open the door, people will come to you, but why not just grab it and take it and be the first and ask for it or go for our first move?
What has the reaction been from your peers in the world of sports in general, that this is a conversation that you're bringing to the forefront? Because it's an issue that's affecting athletes as well.
Whether it's equal pay to equal court time and show time, it's just really important for the new generation to realize that, listen, we have to use our voice and we have to let them know that we're just as good. We work just hard. I know I've been working since I was 3 years old, picking up tennis rackets, and so I deserve the same treatment as everyone else.
And most of all, don't wait to be given power, because here's what they won't tell you.
We already have it.
You've got a great man in your corner, obviously,
I
that
do,
being your
yeah.
husband, and the family that you've created with your
Yeah.
beautiful little daughter, Olympia. She's a year and a half now. What is the world that you hope she grows up in when it comes to this issue in particular?
So I think our messaging and things that we do today is really helping our generation for tomorrow, which happens to be my daughter. And so that really kind of motivates me to want to speak louder and to do more, because I look at her precious little face and I'm like, oh my gosh, I want her to have the same opportunities that if I had a boy, he would have.
Whitney, the app itself and the idea of women being empowered to make the first move. When you first had this idea, did you get any pushback, any blowback at all? Like, this is a bit too aggressive?
Absolutely. And the pushback was what really inspired this. Everyone was catering to what the man might want. And you had a bunch of men sitting around saying, well, what do women want?
Yeah.
We'll put one in charge and maybe you'll find out.
Serena, I'm interested in hearing your thoughts on female athletes really trying to break gender walls and play football and other sports that have been dominantly seen as male sports. What is your reaction to that? What is your message to these young girls?
Well, being the first is never easy, but it's really, like Whitney said, it's just really about breaking down those walls and not giving up. And there's going to be lots of no's. I can't tell you how many times I've heard no, but eventually those no's will become yeses, but you can't stop. You just have to keep going.
Yeah.
And it really did seem like a weight was lifted off of her shoulders, because she was a trailblazer, Serena, really, when it came to this issue and women speaking out and really playing a dominant role in sports and just in leadership in general. And I think now that this has caught on and has become part of the national dialogue and a conversation, I think she finally feels like she can take a breath and now participate in a conversation that she was at the forefront of.
It's a great ad. It's a great ad. I've said it before, and I firmly believe it. The 21st century is a century of women.
Yeah. Her daughter's so cute. And they both noted that it's very important to have supportive men there in your corner, too. Can't do it without men.
Yes.